பேரலை நேயர்களுக்கு வணக்கம். இன்றைக்கு ஒரு நீண்ட இடைவெளிக்கு பிறகு நம்மோடு மீண்டும் நேர்காணலுக்காக இணைந்திருக்கிறார் திரு கார்கா சாட்டர்ஜி அவர்கள். பங்களா பொக்கோ என்னும் அமைப்பின் மூலமாக மேற்கு வங்காளத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய அந்த தேசிய இன உணர்வு பிரச்சனைகள், அங்கு இருக்கக்கூடிய மொழி உரிமை சிக்கல்கள் அனைத்தையும் பிரதிநிதித்துவப்படுத்தி வருகிறார். இப்போது நம்மோடு ஆங்கிலத்தில் ஒரு நேர்காணலுக்காக இணைந்திருக்கிறார். அவரோடு பேசலாம். சார், குட் ஈவினிங் சார்.
Namaskar.
Yes, sir.
Vanakkam.
Last time we did an interview here in our studio after the meeting where you attended the DMK's student wing meeting.
Yes.
For the past 48 hours, you have been a very big sensation in Tamil Nadu. Everyone is sharing the picture where you hold the statements of Chief Minister Stalin above your head. The picture is very viral today. Why Anna? Why Kalaignar? Why Stalin? Why these leaders are projected there?
On 12th of October 2022, Bangla Pokkho, the National Organization of Bengalis in India, I am the General Secretary. So we held a historic march, a massive march against Hindi imposition, the Hindi imposition plan that Amitshah in the parliamentary committee has. I will come into the details later. What is important is in that march, it is the assault against all non-Hindi people. And it is almost near to a 1965-like moment, where they are trying to almost make it the sole official language. Okay. And I must say, in 1965, Tamils took the lead. It's well known. They gave 400 martyrs, for which I'm being able to speak in English to you today. And this time we thought that Bengalis must take the lead, but not forgetting the long tradition of the resistance against Hindi imposition. Okay, it is not first of all, it is a fight which is continuous both in expanse, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Punjab, all of this in geographical expanse, but it also has a tradition back in time. And that tradition is represented by Arignar C. and Annadurai, Kalainar M.K. Karunanidhi, and their able successor, Thalapathy Thiru M.K. Stalin. And when I was holding a picture of M.K. Stalin and his points, I am less important, M.K. Stalin's picture is less important. Those points are most important. Okay. That why we oppose Hindi imposition? What can Hindi imposition do? The fact that it says that it will make non-Hindi people into second-class citizens. And this is the same thing which Arignar C. and Annadurai had prophesied. And we have become second-class citizens. In fact, this is a move to make us third-class slaves. This is also another opportunity to tell to Bengalis and also to other non-Hindi people. What to tell to Bengalis? One is that the very limited CBSE, Bollywood, IPL, Shah Rukh Khan, Akshay Kumar, and Nehru, Gandhi, Patel, and now Modi, whatever, all of this they are projecting to you as heroes. It also means that the large number of heroes who are actually our heroes, they are not projecting. It is the job of Bengali Nationalist Organization Bangla Pokkho to tell Bengalis that let us show you who are our real heroes of India. And this was an opportunity. So this is for Bengalis, but this is also a signal to other non-Hindi people that we must unite. Tamil Nadu, Karnataka issues are not important now. Okay. Karnataka, Maharashtra issues are not important now, as in disputes.
Which mean interstate disputes.
Interstate, with that, there will be lots of time to solve that. Slaves cannot solve problems between themselves. Only masters can solve problems between themselves.
Yes.
Okay. That is the whole issue. So we also wanted to project a common united non-Hindi front. It is not some Bengali issue. It is not some Tamil issue. It is not a Kannada issue. It is a non-Hindi issue. It is an Indian issue. That is what we wanted to project.
There is a Hindutva rampage arriving towards us. We can feel that. There is a question that why we should not unite as some religion or an anti-Hindutva force. Why should we unite as a linguistic force? What is the need for that? Why not we should unite as an anti-Hindutva force, and we should enter into a religious debate where we could counterattack the Hindutva forces and the RSS Mohan Bhagavat and the some other person's Brahminical speeches. Why should not? Why don't we enter into that debate, and we are just entering into the linguistic debate? Why the linguistic debate is gaining more importance than a religious debate there?
See, it is a false notion that the BJP, RSS, all these are Hindu or Hindutva parties. It's a false notion. This Hindu business, when they do in non-Hindi states, it is their way of covering what is in their actual belly, in the belly of their Trojan horse, is Hindi imperialism. You can look at the British imperialism as a Christian assault or a British assault. Now you tell me what is the correct one? It is a British assault. It is an assault from that land,
yes,
of those people. It is not assault by gods. Gods did not say make Hindi put Hindi in IIT and IIM. No God said.
Some demigods.
Okay. Or whatever they are. Let us have no touch with divinity of any form of these people. In fact, this Hindu, non-Hindu, why Hindu, anti-Hindu, communal, secular, these debates they want. And these are these debates that they have done from 47 to 2022. India is not a union of religions. India is a union of states. States are formed on the basis of language. Language is on the basis of ethnicity, nationality. So India is a union of ethno-linguistic nationalities. Basic. So whenever somebody enters in another space, BJP or anything, it is one ethno-linguistic concept entering another ethno-linguistic homeland territory. There is not some religion entering or something like that. I am a Hindu. We need people from UP, Bihar, Delhi to tell us what is Hindu. We don't need this. We don't need them. People say they are communal. The word communal comes from the word community. Let's say in Bengal or Tamil Nadu. Does BJP represent the BJP RSS represents the interest of Tamil Hindu community? The answer is no. If BJP RSS represented the interests of Tamil Hindu community or Bengali Hindu community, then we could have called them communal in Tamil Nadu or Bengal. But they do not. They're an external party. If IIT, IIM exams and their instruction, medium of instruction, and also central government exams are happening in Hindi and removing English and for not in Tamil at all, how are Tamil Hindus or Bengali Hindus getting helped? But non-Tamil, non-Bengali Muslims are getting helped from the Hindi belt itself. Very interesting. Somebody may be called Shahnawaz Hussain from Bihar. Urdu people, they are not protesting because the same language. When a dialogue is given by Shah Rukh Khan, it is called Urdu. You take the same dialogue, put it in Akshay Kumar, it is called Hindi. So when Akshay Kumar's language is made, is tried to be imposed, Shah Rukh Khan is very happy. We have to understand. But we are not. So it is not a Hindutva issue. And we have seen, we have to understand, so we need proof. It is not just because I am claiming. In Meghalaya or Nagaland, BJP party is there. They have said that we will, beef will become cheaper because beef is staple food there. Okay. In certain other places, they can kill on that question. So in some other place, all this Hindu, anti-Hindu, all this business is negotiable. But Hindi is never negotiable. You cannot show a single place where Hindi is negotiable. It is very simple. Today, Annamalai can say anything. Okay, Tamil Nadu BJP does not support. What is Tamil Nadu BJP? What kind of a product is Tamil Nadu BJP? Can an employee give statement like a company board of management?
No.
Salesman, employee, distributor, stockist, they cannot give statement like a board of director person. What does Annamalai think he is? But the interesting thing in this is that Annamalai is doing this because he knows the local field.
Okay.
And that is the power of Anna Durai. That is the power of Anna Durai, that Annamalai has to say things he does not believe in. To not get his party office ransacked by Tamils. No. We are. Please try to understand. He's doing, please try to understand. You see, in Karnataka, Bombay, and I am very sad what illustrious father he had.
Yes.
It is very sad. They are semi-silent. Okay? Look at Bengal. The leaders are saying, what is wrong with Hindi? I'm showing you various grades.
Yes.
And then in Bihar, UP, of course Hindi. Delhi, of course Hindi. So these are all various phases based on how much the Hindi imperialist assault has happened in that state.
Okay.
How much migration and influence over capital and demography Delhi has achieved of Hindi people in that non-Hindi state. This is it.
Okay. So we have to understand the Hindi imperialistic imposition as a corporate and communal nexus.
It is corporate, it is imperialism. Imperialism means, and again for all viewers, let us understand what is Hindi imperialism. Many people would say, but Amitshah is a Gujarati, but Narendra Modi is a Gujarati, his mother tongue is not Hindi. All this kind of thing. You had this fellow, Venkaiah Naidu. He's still alive. No, he's alive. It is the Sushma Swaraj who is dead. Anyways, so Venkaiah Naidu is Telugu, at least born Telugu. Now God knows what he is. Okay. So Venkaiah Naidu has said Hindi is national language. It's false. As vice president, he was also BJP president before. Late, she's no more Sushma Swaraj, external affairs minister. She had said Hindi is national language. She is not. She was also BJP president at one point of time. Then Rajnath Singh, present Union Defense Minister and also ex-BJP president, has said Hindi is national language. Do you think these are fools? They do not know. Of course they know. Many people say, no, you are wrong. Hindi is not the national language. Where it is in the constitution. They know bloody well it is not in the constitution.
They want
But
the
from
debate
positions of power, they want to give by constant, it's a Goebbelsian idea of constant repetition from a position of power, of repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. The fact is, why is it coming into everybody's ear if they are repeating? Because the methods by which things come into our ear and the methods by which things are seen by us, these channels, these YouTube channels, this 5G, 4G, bandwidth, everything is owned by Hindi imperialist corporates. Okay? The tunnels through which things will enter into our heads and ears and minds, those tubes are owned by them. Virtual tubes, physical tubes, geo-fiber net, whatever it is. So what is Hindi imperialism? Hindi imperialism is that alliance system, is that ruling system by which Gujarati and Marwari capital on one side, and the ever-exploding population of the Bimaru Hindi belt on the other side have come into an alliance. What is this alliance? The alliance is this capital will use the Indian Union area as a market to sell their stuff, to get the tenders, to control airports, ports, mines, etc. And if they start doing this, typically people in those areas will rise up. What is this? So you have to do two things. One, put this other group, this ever-exploding population, one, as administrators in positions of power, IAS, IPS, Election Commission, CBI, ED,
Governors.
RBI, all aspects of it, all positions of power, one. Secondly, just physical pushing in of these people, of physical colonization of non-Hindi lands. And third, when you have large power, large corporate which has wants to control your mind, and also local presence of these people in increasing ways, you will always have a faction within the non-Hindi people thinking, that is India, that is mainstream India, why are we like this? We should be like them. People who Annamala is trying to target or trying to make into that sort of people. So that the resistance of the Bhumiputro, the resistance of the sons of the soil becomes blunted. That is Hindi imperialism. So that there is permanent imperial rule in non-Hindi lands with a Hindi core, Hindi Baniya core, and with non-Hindi areas as mere appendages and semi-colonies for extraction and pushing in of core population.
Okay.
This is Hindi imperialism. So which is why when you say it is a corporate communal issue, it is an imperial issue. And the imperialism will use every trick in its method, sometimes communal, sometimes just brute corporate ownership, sometimes this, sometimes that. They do not care. They do not care.
Okay. So making India as a single largest market for the Baniya corporates, for the Hindi imperialistic state. Can you understand like that?
Yes, they will own everything. They will own everything, where the status of non-Hindi, upright non-Hindi people will be producers of revenue, buyers of their products. Only role in economy is at a very basic level of raw material production, crops, that sort of stuff. Then consumers of their media, and hence shaping of their head like them, thinking of their history as our history, which means our history will disappear, which means we will become people without a past, and the people without a past are people without a present, and the people without a present are people without a future. So we will think about India's what many people call Adivashi, indigenous people. Think about them. They're in sizable numbers, but they don't have power. How? This is exactly this process by which there is complete elimination from their own traditional ancestral power hold. And then you scatter them, displace them, do anything with them, and finally make them buyers. End users, not producers.
Okay. So the battle which we make, the battle which we are entering into with the name of linguistic or language, it not just a language battle, it is the battle of ethno-linguistic states. It is the battle of ethno-linguistic nationalities. I can understand that. But I have a serious doubt. Don't you think we are acting in their will? If they wish, they could ban anything. Even before few days, many political factions were banned in India, especially in Tamil Nadu and southern states. PFI like organizations, many other organizations were banned. It is said that they are having a very big list and they will hit if they wish. So, are we acting in their will only?
Why will they ban PFI and not DMK? This is the important question.
Okay. Okay.
DMK is a much bigger political adversary, much more dangerous.
Yes. Yes.
PFI is nothing. Because they want the discussion again on PFI,
Okay.
Muslim, SIO, terrorism, Hindu, Kashi, Mathura, cow, pig, Pakistan, whatever. The same thing. These are not various topics. One topic. Okay. But when I said acquiring strength, it is not impossible that one day, what do you think Annamalai wants? Annamalai does not want any DMK, IADMK, MDMK, PMK. They only want their thing. See, what are these people? These people are like salesmen of a Gujarat, Hindi, Rajasthan, Marwari, Delhi company. So salesmen will want no other product from any competing company in their market distribution area. It is like that. Okay. Similarly, all these bans or whatever, PFI is a special case because PFI, if you look at their campus front, whatever, okay, they are a communal radical organization which has no place in civilized society. But so is many of the people in the ruling dispensation. Okay. If you are a majority, you have a certain advantage. What is that? A gunda of the majority can be let off. A gunda of the minority will be crucified. I am not saying a gunda of the minority should not be crucified. I am asking, just because he is gunda of the majority, he becomes a saint. That is the question.
Okay.
BJP understands this. That when it is a gunda of the majority, people will look the other way. The majority. That is the idea. BJP fears linguistic nationalism for exactly the same reason. Because here, when you are making the unit as the state, then the majority and minority become different. Then the people on whose basis the state has been formed is the majority. And outsiders are minority.
The whole equation collapse.
It is the same equation, but that equation collapses. It is the same equation. For example, there may be Bengalis in Tamil Nadu today.
Yes.
Okay, there are. Okay. And Tamils can say in Tamil Nadu, Tamil has to be everywhere in Tamil Nadu. Tamils can say. But if a Bengali in Tamil Nadu, even living for 50 years, says there should be Bengali everywhere in Tamil Nadu, he will be in trouble.
Yes.
He will be in trouble. He's saying the same thing. But he is not, because he may be saying the same thing in spirit, but the numbers are not in his favor there. So, every state has to maintain this number on their favor. It is the same number question that BJP plays on an all India basis. but the states are real. How can we forget? If this Hindutva, BJP, all these people, if they were smart, okay, smart, I would not say smart, they are smart in their own way, but if they had some sympathy for anything which is beyond Hindi imperialism, they would have tried to co-opt the Hindu part of non-Hindi people, giving some space to linguistic aspirations and rights of non-Hindi people. But see, what can be apparently a success formula, why is it not happening? Good question. Why is it not happening? Why are they not taking this strategy? It is because if non-Hindi people, even the Hindus among the non-Hindi people, get their legitimate share in the Indian Union, then UP, Bihar, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh cannot even survive. They cannot survive. They are living on the fact that revenue, jobs, mines, ports, everything, benefits of all of this is channeled via Delhi to these states. They are living on subsidy.
Yeah.
Which is why they cannot do it, because that is the core. I think I was able to explain if possible.
Yes.
Which is why it is a trap. It is a strange trap. Hindi question is a strange trap for BJP. They cannot, and as in Bangla we say, ograteও পারবে না গিলতেও পারবে না, in the sense that they cannot spit it out, they cannot swallow it. Okay.
Yes. Okay, even in Tamil we will mention it as மெல்லவும் முடியாம முழுங்கவும் முடியாம. We cannot spit, we cannot swallow. That's the point. Finally, BJP is having a very big force. They are into everywhere. We are talking about the administrative things that Amitsha is doing with the power that he have, and the imperialistic nature of the union, and the constitutional power he has. But on the other way, there is something called cultural imposition through RSS shakas. Even in Tamil Nadu, we could see that many schools are implanted with the RSS shakas. Many elderly citizens were infested with the RSS shakas and RSS ideologies. So they are floating the idea even culturally and on a grassroots basis. How we are going to encounter that? Are we prepared to counter that forces?
Let me start with some bad news. The bad news is that we do not have unlimited time. Okay. Unlimited time is there with Hindi imperialism. Why? Because the balance of money, the balance of capital, the balance of media, okay, media ownership, and the balance of the future proportion of population is in their favor. Okay.
Yes.
At this point of time, sometimes we say that non-Hindi people are majority in India. But I'm asking you, for how long will you be able to say it? 10 years? 15 years? At most 20 years? After that, which is why that's a logic we never use. That because non-Hindi people are majority, even if non-Hindi people are 20% of the Indian Union, Karnataka belongs to Karnatikas, Bengal belongs to Bengalis, and Tamil Nadu belongs to Tamils. It's very simple. Okay. So what is our strategy right now? Congress is in a historically odd situation. What is this historically odd situation? Congress historically has been in a situation where most of its seats come from the Hindi states. It is now in a situation where this balance has tilted a bit.
Yes. Even Rahul contests in Kerala.
Yeah. Contesting, and also if you look at the 2019 manifesto of the Congress, it has been the best Congress manifesto Congress has ever produced. Because it is the only manifesto where Congress has proposed transfer of subjects from the concurrent list to the state list. One could not even imagine it, but that is reality. And reality is not created by some meditation by the Congress, but the environment that Congress has understood. Two things. One, we are not the permanent party of power in Delhi. but we might be in power in certain states. So protecting state rights is more important. And secondly, also where we are getting our power from, that has shifted. Okay. So Congress may have been an agent of Hindi imperialism before, but this weekend, non-Hindi heavy Congress is an ally in this fight. We will have to use it. We non-Hindi nationalists have to use it. Use it to displace the BJP government from Delhi. But not only displace, oh, BJP gone, very happy. No, not only that. We have to bring in a large scale, two things, large scale transfer of subjects from the union list to the state list, and complete abolishing of the concurrent list and putting it in the state list, and residual powers with the state. In short, basically a radical reform towards state autonomy. This will be a protection for anything that any Hindi imperialist force will only increase, their population proportion will only increase, that they try to do in future. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So we will be able to buy a bit of time. One, because in 2026 another danger is coming, which is seat redistribution.
Yes.
Based on population, and of course non-Hindi states which are formed of civilized people, they have controlled their population. Hindi states have not controlled their population, and of course BJP loves it, which is why Bangla Pokkho often challenges the BJP. And even from this program, I will challenge the BJP. I'll challenge Annamalai. Okay. I am betting that BJP RSS will not bring in two-child policy. We want two-child policy. I am challenging Annamalai and his Gujarat, Delhi, Bihar bosses. You bring in two-child policy, all India, not state level. Not Tamil Nadu two-child policy, not Bengal two-child policy, all India two-child policy. In 1 year, this Bengali wearing a black shirt will support you. Bring it. I am betting they will not bring it, because their future insurance, their future with all these RSS shakas in Tamil Nadu schools is not so important. This is just to keep the pot boiling. But in that pot, water has to be there. Na? That water will come from UP, Bihar, Rajasthan. Otherwise, what will be boiled? Their job is just to keep it hot, this vessel. But there's nothing in it. Because there are Tamils in it. They will not be boiling. For boiling, they need this special type of liquid from outside. You know? Which is why they will never do population control law. I am saying make a very punitive population control law. They want to project it as a Hindu-Muslim issue. Tamil Muslims have lower birth rate than Bihari Hindus. Yes. Bengali Muslims have a lower population fertility rate, or whatever this rate, total fertility rate, than UP Hindus. Then they may or may not know this, but we know this. So we are challenging them.
Okay.
Let them do it. See, all this, let us not be fearful of what is RSS doing, what is they are doing. There are many myths about this, right?
Okay.
That RSS so dedicated workers.
Yeah.
Is there any more dedicated worker like Kalaidar Karunanidhi, whose wife, when she was dying, he was speaking in public platform? Is there more dedicated worker than Kalaidar MK Karunanidhi, who, because when he was carrying the newly printed issues of Murasoli, when rain came, he took out his whole clothing, he was naked, and he covered it, and then he walked. These are people whose sons we are. What RSS? What RSS? And this Bombay of Karnataka, she is the Hindu, what is they are trying to do, Hindu, Muslim, and whatever. But When situation is bad, and this Bombay BJP's situation is quite bad in Karnataka, from all reports. Then what comes to his mind? Not hyper Hindu, but 80% reservation for Kannadigas. 80% Kannada should be. So, which means when RSS, BJP, their ideology cannot save, what do they reach out to? Our ideology. But we have the original copy. How can they win with the Xerox copy?
Sure. So you have mentioned about Kalaignar, you have mentioned about Anna, you have mentioned about Stalin. Clearly explained what is happening with this Hindutva rampage, what is the real face behind that, and the mask they are showing to us. We have many people in Tamil Nadu who are named as Ravindranath. We have an MP from Theni constituency whose name is Ravindranath. We have another MP whose name is Manikam Thakur. We have many people named Subhash Chandra Bose, Chandra Bose, Subhash Chandra. We have many people like that. Many people named with the Bengali names. Even Jyoti Basu. We have many Jyoti Basus here. So we know these leaders. You have been continuously studying and reminding who are our leaders, even from Tamil Nadu. So, as a cultural exchange, I really like to ask, who are the leaders who we should look at from Bengal?
The leaders of Bengali nationalism traditionally, those are the people we have to look at. And we were carrying pictures of those people in that rally itself. We were not only carrying pictures of C.N. Annadurai and M.K. Karunanidhi and Thalapathy Stalin. We were carrying pictures of Kuvempu also, if you saw, the great Kannada poet, laureate, who had the spine to say that Nehru is not bigger than Kannada. See, their game is Nehru versus Modi. What we are saying is Nehru Modi team versus Sons of the Soil. Okay. Anyways, that's a different issue. But what we were saying, Acharya Prafulla Chandra Rai, a person who was a Bengali nationalist, who clearly identified this external Baniya imperialism, okay, even during British times, was also an independence fighter against all forms of imperialism, and also entrepreneur. There is Sharat Chandra Bosu, who was Subhash Chandra Bosu's elder brother. Okay. Then there is Deshabandhu Chittaranjan Das, the great Bengali nationalist, whose, what do you say, Subhash Chandra Bosu was made in whose hand, whose product was Subhash Chandra Bosu. Okay. He was a Bengali nationalist. And even later, Ashok Mitra, okay, Ashok Mitra was this great finance minister of West Bengal, a member of the CPIM party, okay, who fought for fiscal federalism. So the list goes on. And in fact, among Bengalis in India, I should say that it is only with the rise of the present Bengali nationalist generation under Bangla Pokkho that we are rediscovering various aspects and writings of these people which have been completely kept aside from 1947 very deliberately. For example, Acharya Prafulla Chandra Rai, what do people remember of him because what has been taught about him? I'll tell you, such a great Bengali nationalist and he was a bearded man who wore very dirty clothes and he cleaned his own clothes, this sort of stuff, which is non-political stuff. Like a saint who you can pay homage to, but who you cannot follow. We are saying these are people we should follow. Then there is Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, great Bengali nationalist. And we in Bengal, and let me put it in a Tamil channel, and this is more important, that Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan was a casteist person. Everybody knows this aspects of this. Okay. But let me also tell you, he was also a fraud.
In the PhD thesis.
Yes. And in the PhD thesis, he defrauded Jadunath Singh, who was a Bengali scholar. Okay. Now look at this. What am I saying? In Bengal, now we are holding our own Teachers' Day with Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar as his birthday as Teachers' Day, rejecting this 5th of September.
Okay.
And the fact that I can tell it in a Tamil channel, not to put down Tamils, but because we are brothers, and asking Tamils to come up with their own state Teachers' Day, not this Radhakrishna. Maybe Periyar's birthday should be the state Teachers' Day. I am just suggesting. I am nobody to suggest. It is for Tamils to decide.
Okay.
You know, these are some of the names. We should know. Delhi cannot teach us anything. Delhi can only make us forget who we are. So let us talk amongst ourselves so that we know who Annadurai is. You know who Chittaranjan Das, Prabhulla Chandra Rai, Sharat Chandra Bosu is. We have too many heroes. We should know. And for that, we have to remove these false heroes which Delhi has put inside our heads.
Okay. Surely we should have a very detailed discussion about these people. I promise you that we will do a video in Tamil projecting the personalities you have mentioned, from Kuvempu, Acharya Prafulla to Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Ashok Mitra, Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das. We will surely do a video in Tamil about these people's contribution as a cultural exchange between Tamil nationality and the Bengali nationality. We will surely do that. Jai Bangla.
Valga Tamil.